Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Tracey Talks segment. It is a sunny day on this winter's day in Sydney. In fact, it's really quite warm, which is quite scary. Speaking of which, for those of you who don't know, Australia is experiencing the worst drought ever. In fact, 100% of the land from Victoria, New South Wales and Queensland is in drought, the worst ever in history. Farmers are more than struggling, they're just not living. Some farmers are taking their lives, and other farmers are unable to live and feed their cattle, having to put them down. Some farmers are only on an average, about $2.46 an hour, if they're lucky to get that. So for those who if you don't know, Australia is banding together. There's so many things going on to help support the farmers and causes, to try and raise funds to be able to just get some money out to them, and some of the hay and the feed for their cattle and their stock. Some of which have been arriving only recently at the farms, which has helped, I guess a little relief for their cattle to be able to survive. But we're going to join in the movement as well, and we're going to be placing up a PayPal donation button to help the farmers in need in Australia. So keep an eye out for that on the site. On another note is the passing of the greatest soul singer, the soul queen of all time, Ms. Aretha Franklin. I can't tell you how sad this is. Just this woman has... Wow, I don't know. You need to read a little bit about Aretha Franklin to really understand how much she's really, really done and how much she's helped throughout so many generations of music. There will be no other like Miss Franklin. I was definitely a fan of hers. And what's really, really strange about this is that she also passed on the same day that the King passed, Mr. Elvis Presley. So I know this is usually our new music segment, and, well, I don't know, it's sort of turned into new music, but for today I would like to pay tribute to Miss Aretha Franklin and play one of her tracks, followed by our music news from Music Talks and our new music this week. But for now, take a listen to one of my favourite songs of all time.
Looking out on the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired, and when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind. You're the key to my peace of mind, 'cause you make me feel, you make me
have it. One of the greatest singers and performers of all time. Now, moving right along to our new music this week. We've got a band called The Colonies. They actually emailed me directly and I was quite impressed with their music. They're from Foggy Bottom. Don't know where Foggy Bottom is, but if you do know, please leave a comment below in the comment section. Love to know where Foggy Bottom is. Why didn't they call themselves the Foggy Bottom? I don't know. Anyway, they have got a brand new track. It's called Bound to Be Something Good. So here it is from The Colonies. That The Colonies, Bound to Be Something Good. Very, very groovy. Feels like I should be on the beach. Next up, we're going to talk about a little bit about Ali Jaco. I don't know if anybody has been following Ali Jaco. We've had a couple of his singles up this year already. He's trying to do one track per month over 11 months. Anyway, I think this is tracks, what are we? Don't know how many tracks this is, but it does say in the article on the site. I'm pretty sure it does. This is a new one from Ali Jaco. Ali Jaco used to be a boxer, and he's actually a world kickboxing champion. I should say that boxing is different. He hung up his gloves. Anyway, he is now doing music, and really, really impressed with his music actually. So this is his brand new single called "Somebody to Love" by Ali Jaco.
Complicated, gets my mind frustrated. Oh, it's really getting me down, and I can't get off the ground. Some say I'm a dreamer, but I say I'm a believer. I will never let me down. There's no running out of town. Got more money than I need. Women love my money more than me. I've got everything I'll ever need. Now I need somebody to love.
So there you go. It sounds like a kickboxer, hey? Okay, we've got now DJ Scandalous. This is really great. I love this song. He's actually a fan of all genres, and you can hear this in this track anyway, specifically. His influences are from, your hip hop, your R&B and EDM, all infused with, subtle classic influences, I guess. Anyway, take a listen to this. This is really, really cool. DJ Scandalous with Move On.
Too little, way too late. At least we both tried. Another lesson learned. Yeah. most to get me back on your side, but it won't never work. So stop hitting up my friends. They ain't gonna have me talk to you. Leaving notes on my bench. A little too late for follow through. So it's R.I.P. You and me. Boy, just let it be. Yeah, R.I.P. You. If I were you, I'd let it go. Move on. Move on. Move on. If I were you, I'd move on. Move on. Move on. If I were you, I'd let it go. They say that you never know what
There we go, that was DJ Scandalous. Now we're just going to play 2 tracks head to head. You may notice we don't play the complete tracks, they're only about a minute long. So to find out more about the artist, do so by going to musictalks.xyz. You can read more about their current single, their releases. So next up, by the way, if you can hear any snoring in the background, the dog's in here with me and he's snoring his head off. It's not me, trust me. Anyway, we're going to play a track from Dear Willow. She's actually really, really quite young. I don't know how old she is. Looking probably about 18, I think. I really need to find this out because this girl is going to be big. She's from Queensland in Australia. She has got a brand new single out called When I Was Young. And following that, we've got a song by Andy Zmiko. Zmiko. Z-M-I-K-O. Anyway, he's got a single out called Ready for Love. It's a British alternative rock kind of piece. Anyway, take a listen. So we've got Dear Willow first, followed by Andy Zmiko.
To become someone, didn't know who I was yet. Tried a few means to find the best. I was young and pretty, so much so that you couldn't see me. Just young and pretty, all the things boys wanted in me.
Feel the power.
So many hearts you break, too many lies you make. They're keeping me up all night and day, but I'm lost without you. You were good for me, I was good for you. There was nothing that we couldn't do together when we were together. I think I'm ready for love. I think I'm ready for love. I think I'm ready for love. The kind of love you're running away from. I think I'm ready for love.
There you go. It sounds like a hit to me. You got to hear that in the full track on the site. It's pretty cool. It's definitely 5 hearts from me for that one. Next, we have our last but not least track for this week is Jade the Moon. They've got a new track called The Tide. This is really, really cool. I like this too. They are from Canada, I believe. They're actually just about to do, they're preparing for live shows running around the east and west coast of the US and Canada for this year. So look, take a listen. This is Jade the Moon called The Tide.
Crashing waves getting higher, we fight them all, we had it all, we're so gone. Cold faces lost the fire, we're not enough, drowning love, we're so gone. When it all goes down,
that's about it for me for this week. Just to do a little recap of who we've had on. We've had what have we had? Yeah, the Colonies band. We've had Ali Jaco, DJ Scandalous, Andy's Miko, and Dear Willow and Jade the Moon. So don't forget, you can check all their stories on the site and take a listen to the full tracks over there as well. So over and out for another week. I'll see you next Friday on the DJ Struth Mate Show. Bye.
Tracey Arbon. Music Talks. XYZ.